Hello guys, and welcome to the Base Watches channel. When it comes to the most diversified and quality watch brands around the world, it's hard to beat Seiko, as today's video is about the best watches you can buy this year. The Seiko 5 Sports Collection first appeared in the late 1960s and, since then, the Japanese-made watches have earned a reputation as being reliable, stylish workhorses with a nearly unbeatable price point. Because of that, they're also a bit of a gateway drug into watch collecting. Now, Seiko fans have one more reason to love these hard-working timepieces: the Seiko 5 Sports GMT Collection, a series of 5 sports watches equipped with GMT functionality for telling time in 2 time zones at once. Whether you love to travel or just like the novelty of tracking time in multiple places, it'll be hard to find a better deal. The watches, 3 new models in total, represent the first time a GMT watch has appeared under the 5 Sports umbrella. The watches feature 42.5mm stainless steel cases with an overall design drawn from the Seiko SKX, another beloved series from the brand. There are 3 dial colors on offer: black, the SSK001, dark blue SSK003, and pumpkin orange SSK005. All 3 feature a separate GMT hand for indicating the secondary time, and the bezels feature a subtle two-tone design to help you differentiate between daylight and nighttime hours on the black and blue dial versions. The GMT hands are dressed in bright red, and on the orange version, the GMT hand is in black. Both colors help it stand out against the dial background. In addition, the GMT hands, along with the indices and the hour and minute hands, are coated in Lumibright for better legibility in the dark. All the dials come with a date window at 3 o'clock, and there's a magnifying lens in the crystal to help you read it more easily. Finally, these watches are paired with a handsome 5-row stainless steel bracelet, a design also derived from the SKX, and they feature polished middle links for a contrasting look that adds extra style points. Well, as you can probably tell from looking at it, there is a lot to say about this dial. Even on such an interesting design, though, the star has to be the emerald green color on the dial. Like a desert mirage, this green color shimmers and transitions between colors light green to dark green to black as you look at it. This retro-feeling color really makes the Recraft SNKM 97 shine. A flat hardlex crystal covers the bold dial. Minutes are displayed in increments of 5 around the outside of the dial, while the chapter ring itself sits at a very shallow angle, meaning it takes up quite a bit of real estate on the watch. This creates an interesting aesthetic where the area covered by the hands is quite a bit smaller than the total area of the dial. The orange second hand creates a nice relief from the gold and green overload on the rest of the dial. No luminescence on the dial means no nighttime viewing unless you pull out your phone to illuminate the dial. I don't know about you, but one of the reasons I love watches is not having to rely on my phone quite as much, so this is a bit annoying, but at least it is in keeping with the retro theme. The skeletonized effect on the gold-toned hands is repeated on the gold markers, which each have a black rectangle in the center. The Seiko Men's Automatic Gold Dial gold-toned stainless steel watch boasts high-tech Japanese automatic movement hidden behind classic analog styling. Precise 21-jewel Japanese automatic movement keeps this watch functioning. Without a battery, it powers automatically with the movement of your arm. This high-tech feature is tucked away behind the watch's gold-toned dial, which boasts luminous gold-toned hands and batten hour markers. The dial also sports a date window at the 3 o'clock position, and the entire dial is protected by a hardlex mineral crystal, keeping all of this securely on your wrist. A brushed and polished gold-toned stainless steel link bracelet that closes with a fold-over clasp. Other features include a stainless steel case with an exhibition case back and water resistance to 99 feet, 30 meters. The Seiko 5 Sports Collection is a true classic automatic timepiece and must-have favorite staple for any true watch enthusiasts. the SRPD 51 automatic 42.5mm brushed and polished stainless steel case has manual wind capacity with hack function. For precision setting, the deep blue sunray finished dial has a matching blue aluminum rotating unidirectional bezel with white accents. Equipped with a double day/date window with minutes track on outer chapter ring and luminous arrow. Style hands and markers for easy legibility, has 100-meter water resistance with a stainless steel crown nestled between a crown guard strategically positioned at 4 o'clock for increased comfort, powered by Seiko's own in-house made automatic caliber. For our 36 movement viewable behind the exhibition caseback with 41-hour power reserve. Fitted with a stainless steel brushed and polished bracelet with deployment butterfly safely clasped that's adjustable by 5 positions to keep your watch secure and in place. When it comes to value for the money and efficient dive watches, Seiko is not an alternative, it's one of the definitive choices, mixing accessible prices with superior quality and entirely in-house construction. Entry-level Seiko Prospex watches are never a bad choice, and while you can choose to go classic with a samurai or a turtle watch, the brand has recently launched more urban alternatives, no less powerful and capable, but with a design and colors better fitted for the concrete jungle than the depth of the oceans. Let's take a closer look at the new Seiko Prospex Street Series Urban Safari SRPE 29K1 and SRPE 31K1. These two watches are downsized editions of the classic Seiko tuna style, meaning the ultra-protected shrouded case, the unidirectional bezel partially inserted inside this protective shroud, visible assembly screws on the case bands, and a crown positioned at 4 o'clock. What changes compared to the more instrument-like tuna watches is the size. A proper tuna can easily go up to 48 mm in diameter. Here, Seiko went for a 43.2 mm diameter, and while this might feels big at first sight, the watches are far more compact than you'd expect, and the lug-to-lug dimension is only 44 mm, and that's far smaller than most of the 40 mm watches on the market, with a 12.7 mm height, somehow classic for an automatic diver's watch. The result is that the SRPE 29K1 and SRPE 31K1 are extremely comfortable and versatile, and can easily be worn on a 16 cm wrist. Frank, who's wearing the watches here, has an 18 cm wrist.